Oh no, not again. All these people, man. Oh, I need some agua bendita and vapor rub, man. All right, let's begin this.
Like a bowl.
All right, ladies. Look, man. These Kardashians, they're out of control. They're out of control. All right. This is the Kylie Jenner week today, okay? And today we're gonna be talking about her plastic surgery, how it affects her self-esteem, and how it affects her dating life. Right? Look, man. It's one thing to get plastic surgery because you need it, because something happened to your face and something like that. It's nothing to do it because of self-esteem issues. This is a problem with plastic surgery, people. Like honestly, like this is the problem with it. Is that you get a reward from it. You get a reward. You get an emotional reward. You get social validation from it. And you begin to get false feedback. False motherfucking feedback. You begin to think you made the right decision. You begin to think that the more you do shit on yourself, the more people are praising you. And you think that's what you wanted. And you think that's the fantasy. Finally, I'm here. Yes. And then you see a girl walking around the street who she was born the way she looked. Maybe less prettier than you, but you know what? You still feel a little envious of the one body part that you had to alter that she has. Look, man, you're creating self-hate, man. Honestly. I'm speaking to people with as much compassion as I could. Because it's when it comes to body issues, it's very sensitive because a lot of these decisions are permanent, man. Jesus Christ, man. All right, look. So as a result, we're gonna talk about Kylie Jenner, her relationships, but we're gonna watch this video first and see what they have to say, okay? Because it breaks down that culture and how it affects your love life and how it really destroys your self-esteem. You know. And by the way, don't forget to purchase this shirt. People think they're slick. We're coming up with a new line of shirt for Black Friday, all right? And also I'm gonna be having a Black Friday sale next week for my online course. We're gonna have, man, we're gonna make some discounts, okay, for you guys since it's Black Friday, and we're gonna have some sales on my motherfucking thing on the the store, my online store, all right? And by the way, I'm coming out with a course called natural chemistry. All right, it's the light side of attraction. All right, you guys are gonna love it for all the Christians out there. All right. Let's watch this video, man. And it's ladies, and you guys might say, Alex, why are you reacting this way? Why are you sounding so shocked and bamboozled? It's because I didn't know this was the culture. All right, I live in my own bubble a lot of times. Right, thanks to Challen Lester. Now I'm more exposed to other cultures. Hey, Shallon, how's it going? I'm a Shalloner. Oh, he's gay. I know he was gay. All right, let's begin this, okay? Let's watch this video and we're gonna break down what the video says.
Media promoting dermal filler packages, the cosmetic treatment which adds volume to the face. Some deals are named after celebrities like Kylie Jenner, offering lip.
And by the way, don't go. You know, the people who I feel worse for are people in South America. Don't be getting a 2 lip for 1 deal. 2 lips for $99. Get the fuck out of here, man. And I saw that too. That's not a joke, people. Like, people think I'm joking when I say that. That's a real advertisement I saw in Colombia. Jesus Christ, man. Unbelievable.
Cheeks and jawline fillers in one package. But are these posts encouraging some to have unnecessary procedures?
Look at this. The Kim K lip filler. Yo, the people, these motherfuckers are selling. Unbelievable. This is fucking disgusting, man. Honest to God, y'all. This is disgusting. This is truly disgusting, man.
And what's being done to protect vulnerable young people from seeing them on platforms including Facebook and Instagram.
You see, and this is the thing, is that they get mad when people say, when people are that Jewel is advertising to these kids, and then you got these motherfuckers advertising to children. Oh my God, man, this is crazy, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. The
This clinic in
Kardashian
Cheshire
look.
offers Kylie Jenner packages. Kaya, the manager, uses social media to promote them.
Just look
She
at it.
says
Like,
that
I don't
Kylie-
want to judge people. But, like, this, the long-term implications is so, I cannot overstate that part, man. We're going to get into Kylie Jenner eventually.
The package is one of their most popular treatments.
So Emma is having the Kylie package.
Look at this shit. Kylie, get the fuck out of here, the Kylie package.
So she's having jaw filler, chin filler, and she's having a lips as well.
She do
There's
my lips.
definitely a lot of clients that we find, new clients that come to us from Instagram, but also Facebook as well.
Would you imagine if she was all natural? That would be ironic. But look, man, look. What you see here, look. You see this lady, right? I'm not going to judge her, all right? She has hopes and dreams. You know, she wants to feel good about herself. You know, she wants to, you know, feel young. She wants to retain the beauty that she feels like she's losing. But you're only alienating yourself more, woman. You're literally telling yourself, I don't want you. Look, man, there's something about your shadow side. Your shadow side are your repressed emotions. Your shadow side are your repressed dreams mixed in with your aggressive energy. And your shadow side will come out if you don't embrace it. In other words, if you suppress you having to do a homework, you keep it in your head, you suppress it, that becomes your shadow. It will end up sabotaging you by making you fail the class. But if you address your shadow, your repressed emotions, you begin to see that you have things to do. And you tackle that emotion. You get things done. You see? So your shadow, if you keep your hate inside, if you keep your hate towards someone, it's going to come out in passive aggressive way. You're going to give them a look of hate. You're going to send mixed signals. No matter what you do, your shadow side will come out. This is a manifestation of people's shadow. They're trying to show to the world that they're high self-esteem. They're trying to show to the world that they're not who they really feel they are inside. And as a result, what people see is who they are. They might think that they're showing people self-esteem, but to everyone else, everybody else sees it. It's a lot easier to see other people's shadow than it is to see your own shadow. You know, and it makes me so sad. Unbelievably sad, people. In ways that you just cannot imagine, you know, because I understand. It's like it becomes a cycle. Not that I understand this plastic surgery, but the cycle. I sort of understand it. I've experienced it in different ways. It doesn't end. It gets deeper. It's a bottomless pit of low self-esteem. My God, man, fucking unbelievable.
Kaya
man.
doesn't inject fillers on under 18s, but younger teenagers still ask her for treatment.
It's so popular these days to have these treatments done. We've had some 16-year-olds message us, asking us, and you know straight
I thought she was from California.
away, okay, you're 16, you've not, you know, they are doing it because of media, aren't they, social media.
And that's the thing. People are trying to find themselves. They don't know who they are. They have no purpose in life. When you have no purpose in life, you will end up on this path. Now you might say Kylie Jenner has a purpose. Yes, she does. She loves makeup, right? She has redirected her inner anima, her dark side, towards making money, but she still tries to tell people that she didn't do a lot of plastic surgery. She hasn't really embraced who she really is. I admit a lot of shit on this channel. You want to know why? It's because I don't want people to use it against me. Own your truth so that nobody could use it against you, says Charlemagne the God, right? And what will happen is that the more you deny the reality of how you feel by trying to portray to the world how amazing your life is, the deeper and thicker your inner shadow will become. And that shit becomes a monster that eats you up when nobody's watching. When nobody's watching you, it's going to eat you up. you're going to look at yourself in the mirror, and that inner and that shadow side is going to come out. And you're going to try to suppress it. You're going to try to go back to Google, try to get that shit fixed, but your shadow will come out eventually. It's almost like a bounty hunter. You can't escape it. You eventually have to go to the dentist. Your tooth hurts. Try as much as you may, you're gonna see the dentist eventually, boo-boo. And this dentist is not the dentist. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that, but just keep watching. I gotta go to the dentist in a few hours.
They're saying, you know, my parents are quite happy to come in and give consent. And it isn't actually illegal, you know, but we wouldn't do it to anybody under the age of 18 because you are still growing.
Yeah, thank you, bitch.
There's no minimum
Jesus
age limit
Christ.
for when you can get fillers in the UK, although most clinics won't treat under 18s, and those that do will require parental consent.
Yo, those who do can suck my dick. Wait a minute. Botox lips. Oops, sorry about that. This is not the guy's channel.
But posts promoting fillers on social media can potentially be seen by users as young as 13.
This is so bad, my God.
So, are we changing the face of beauty expectations for a new generation?
You see, and that's what's going on. She's pretty much creating what's inside of her in other women, because other women are consuming her psychology. And what's gonna happen is that when she dates people, in her mind, deep down, she's gonna feel like she's not enough. That's why she let Travis Scott on her birthday with his side chick. She has nothing to stand on. She has no sense. She has no, how can I say this? There is nothing inside of her that can make her feel good. Look, I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. But look, when you transform yourself so fast, it tells me there's inner turmoil. It's one thing to change your hair. It's another thing to completely change how you look from head to toe. That just tells me there's extreme self-hate. And what will happen is that when you get in a relationship, when somebody treats you like shit, it's going to confirm to you how you see yourself. And you're going to let them treat you like shit. When somebody treats you good, you're going to get turned off by them. And you're going to go towards somebody who activates that inner anima. Oh, boo-boo. You see, that's the problem. Is that you're being guided by your shadow. You see, you only go towards people who create that pain. You don't go towards the people who doesn't make you feel insecure. You don't go towards people who make you feel secure because you get turned off. Oh, no. You go towards those who make you feel like shit. That is your inner shadow coming out. Oh, you thought you could suppress it, motherfucker. Could you, huh? No, you can't. You can't suppress that shit. That shit is coming out one way or another. You try to get plastic surgery, go ahead, do that. But eventually, reality is you're gonna face reality eventually. You're gonna meet reality. You're gonna be face to face with reality. And you're gonna meet those emotions. And you're gonna run away from it. But there's gonna be at one point you won't be able to run away. It's like me with weed. I smoke a lot of weed. And I'm trying to run away from some feelings as a result of it. As much as I could, I would never, there's gonna come a point where I'm gonna have to face it. You see? When I feel that anxiety, I'll smoke weed. Right? I'm trying to run away from that shadow. But eventually it comes out because it causes me to be a little bit more lazy. It causes me to be a little bit more antisocial. And so one way or another, it's going to hurt me no matter what I do. Better to use it and redirect it in positive ways. She has done it in some ways. She sells her products. The problem is that the fact that she still denies that she has a lot of plastic surgery is an indication that she's still in denial. And this will affect her relationships forever. And the more she goes on and the more she denies it, the thicker that shadow becomes. And oh boy, do you know do you see what happens when the older you get, the more crazy you become. And the reason why you become crazier is because your inner shadow grows thicker than your lips. Let's not go there. It truly is sad, man, because it's you can't. Let's just keep watching this and finish this, man, because it's fucking crazy, man.
This psychotherapist has seen a rise in young people with symptoms of body dysmorphia, a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws in their appearance.
I think what social media...
I had it too. Like, I remember, like, what was it? I remember when I had it with my hair when I was younger, right? Because the reason why I had it with my hair is because I used to hang around with Mexicans and they all put their hair back, right? And I was like, fuck, I want to put my hair back. But they all loved my hair. But I like their hair better because everyone around me had their hair slicked. For those who don't know, I used to be a Bible teacher and I used to go to a Mexican church. And they used to, and so I permed my hair until I went to the basketball court and everyone just fucking clowned me, right? But I got clowned. So after that, I stopped doing that shit. The problem with these women is that they don't get clowned. People around them don't tell them the truth. People around them, they're not really their friends. Or better yet, they know they're so sensitive that they'll lash out on them if you call them out. Oh, God, I feel so bad for these women, man.
Done is it's provided a really obscured but massive scale as to what we aspire to as normal levels of beauty. So even those of us who maybe haven't
and look, and a lot of guys say, why do women who are beautiful feel low self-esteem? Look at me, man. I have a decent channel, but a lot of the times I compare myself to other channels and say, why don't I get more views? It's normal. And sometimes I'll feel sad. I'm like, man, like, I'll get views, but even though deep down my real purpose is art and to understand human nature, it really isn't YouTube. I honestly you in terms of YouTube, it truly isn't. But it's more. It helps my purpose, which is to understand human nature, and it helps you guys. But truly isn't. But I still feel bad when I compare myself to other channels. Like Derek Jackson is fucking huge, right? Matthew Hussey is huge, right? But I'll try to compare myself to that, and I feel bad. But then I remember, dude, like compared to most people, you shouldn't feel bad, but I still do. It's like a natural mechanism in your body to compare yourself to other people, you know?
Clinical or beauty procedures can manipulate and filter how we look. So the very basic norms of what we're perceived to look like are skewed.
So just a quick search on the internet brought up all of these adverts. What type of impact could these have on young people?
I just think the most traumatizing impact, because I think this
is just fucking unbelievable, man. I feel bad for women, man. I really do. I truly feel so bad for women, man.
Advertisements are doing is they're kind of confirming a young person's worst fears about how they look. Because those interventions are happening at a young age, those transitional years where we come to terms with how we look and how we begin to accept and embrace ourselves ideally is interrupted, and it's a really destructive pattern for people to get into.
Wow, man. It's just crazy, man. I think I have nieces. That's the thing, and it just I truly hope they don't feel that, man. You know, I don't ask them about it. I talk to them, but I don't talk to them that much. I'm not much of a good uncle, to be honest with you, but it's just sad because it's gonna ruin my dating life. It's gonna make my dating life a lot better, to be honest with you. The lower self-esteem women have, the easier they are. Oops, right? You're like, oh, Alex is so sensitive. I'm back, bitch. All right. Look, man, kidding with you guys, man. Look, man, again, like I said yesterday, this is when the cure becomes worse than the disease. You know, this is the time when the cure is literally worse than the disease. You know, so I don't see the solution to it. I just think the solution, I mean, it's finding your purpose, in my opinion. Finding your life's task. Finding your purpose. All of that energy that you feel whenever you feel insecure is creative energy that you're literally suppressing. If you just find a way, to feel good about yourself, in whatever means necessary, that doesn't mean that does not come from wanting to feel more attractive. Just find something that you love. All of that energy that you feel in terms of insecurity will literally become transmuted into passion and creative energy. It's something. It's in my opinion, that's what I would do, and maybe take some shrooms and watch my channel, right? and just read books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, and just learn how to be more present, and learn how to not suppress your pain. Eventually, it's a better path, in my opinion. It's not the solution. I can't give you a solution for that, but I know that's not the fucking solution. I promise you that. All right, I can promise you that's not the solution for that. All right. Man, this is it, man. This is a long video, man. Thank you for all the challengers who are here. I'm like, why is it copying her? Oh, Shannon Lester. I like her. She's cool. She deserves all the success she deserves, right? And that's another one, right? I was like, man, how the fuck she get so many views, right? I felt a little envious. I was like, fuck, man, who the fuck is she? But then I realized that lady has a background. Like, she's an expert in her field. And so rather than me hate, I get inspiration from her. You know, I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be able to be aware of the things you hate on. Because if you are aware that you're hating on somebody and you're jealous of them, you can literally redirect it and use that in positive ways, you know, and learn from them. There's nothing wrong with that. It really isn't, you know. I tell people the books that I read, the people who I watch, the other YouTubers that I watch, I give credit to them. Even when I say something that they say, I give them credit. I mean, I even give credit for, like, my shirts, Dusty Charms, you know, what's her name? Shira7, you know, and we got to stop trying to be perfect in people's eyes, man. Like, people are very forgiving. They will like you for your retarded ass self. They will like you for your dumb ass. If you're a dumbass and you just embrace the fact you're a dumbass, they'll like you. You know, there's a lot of people to like in the world, man. All right, people. This is it. If you guys enjoyed this video, this is it. It's a long video today, but I just found this to be very fascinating. And don't forget to hit the notification button. And I have a Spanish channel. Go to the description down below to see my Spanish channel. And go to my Patreon. I post videos on Patreon. Yesterday, I posted a video on death denial. Damn motherfucking right. Peace out.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for. And it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. You know, it's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the three phases of every relationship. They all go in these three phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that. Specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that, creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control his man. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post honeymoon period, and again is a short list of videos, because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, the term manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.